In the early days of WWE Games storyline modes, you got to pick from quite a large selection of real WWE superstars, to which they would have fully voiced lines, personalities, and more to give you, the player, the full WWE experience. This didn't stop WWE Games from including original created characters who would go on to become WWE superstars. So with that being said, here's a look back at 7 WWE superstars that only existed in WWE Games. Let's get this one out of the way. Arguably the worst characters in not just WWE Games, but wrestling in general. In WWE 2K20's My Career mode, we have the unfortunate task of playing through the careers of Red and Trey. The one cool thing we did get to witness when it comes to these two personality vacuums is the fact that we get to see every last part of their careers, from high school to the indies, in a crybaby match of all the matches.
Haven't seen that before.
And of course, it doesn't just stop there. We go to NXT, the main roster, the Hall of Fame, and finally, retirement. Now, stay retired, please.
It appears that the list has somehow been salvaged.
Red and Trey can now pick up where they left off 2 nights ago.
Tonight, we witnessed the unexpected, an unexpected victory, an unexpected reconciliation, and finally the unexpected return of what some might think is just an old scrap of paper. But it was more than that to Red and Trey. It's what led them to this very moment that to them was expected all along. They may not have known how they'd end up here, but they knew when they created that list that this was their destiny.
Going back now to SmackDown vs. Raw 2009's Road to WrestleMania mode, in one of the stories you play as John Cena, the American hero. And right before a match on Monday Night Raw, he announces WWE will be heading out for the Tribute to the Troops show, and that he's dedicating his upcoming Raw match to a soldier called Tony.
I want you all to know that I'm very happy to be in New York City. And I'm sure to give Mr. Kennedy a fight he'll never forget. But that's not why I'm out here. I wanted to look for the future for a minute and talk about next week, which is WWE's Tribute to the Troops show. The WWE superstars are going to try to put some smiles on the soldiers' faces. And of course, we usually get many of those smiles ourselves. Last year I met some good friends out there, and I'm hoping to see one of them again this time out. So until I see them personally, I'm dedicating tonight's match, where I'm going to give Kennedy the fight of his life, to Tony and the other men and women protecting the USA. You heard me, the USA. USA.
Fast forward to the Tribute to the Troops show, and Super Cena takes a little time in defeating his opponent and will be seen celebrating with Tony the Soldier. Due to his win, it angers MVP, and he gets revenge on Cena by torturing him for months with his group called the Better Than Utopia. This happens until Cena is the one to get revenge as he beats MVP at WrestleMania, with the icing on the cake being that Tony knocks out MVP to a chorus of cheers.
Apparently, it leaves them on the floor.
That's the
bitter taste of defeat, not to mention some mental.
Sticking with Road to WrestleMania, but this time with SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. It was the very Road to WrestleMania that allowed us to play as our created character, who is brought into the WWE by jumping over the ringside barricade of all places after a challenge by Santino Marella for his WWE Intercontinental Championship.
This arena is full of losers who could not fight their way out of a wet sack made out of paper. Does anyone want some of Santino Marella? Huh? How about you? I would beat you, stupid. But I think someone already beat me to it. And this guy here. You fell out of the tree of ugliness and hit every branch on the way down. Why don't you come in here and share the ring with the real campione? Did you sell your manhood for that front row ticket, huh? Get in here! My mama said to make you knocked out. Come in here and fight me.
Santino bites off more than he could chew, as you'll defeat the Milan Miracle for his gold. This will cause Vince McMahon to demand it back the next week. And he does get it back, in the form of it going right into his face.
That's Mr. McMahon to you. And you're not champion for long, my friend. I don't recall you being under contract.
That Intercontinental Championship belongs to Santino, so give it back!
The championship is WWE property, and you will return it now!
Well, it's about time I hit the old dusty trail. Good meeting you, Vince.
For the next 80 plus days, the boss and the superstar are at each other's throats until the big match at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. With Vince losing to our character and then being given the option to humiliate him to end the show.
Oh, you will do it, Vince. I have a lot of fight left in me. How are you feeling?
There! Are you happy?
I'm getting there, but you're in front of millions right now. You need to entertain them. Are you people satisfied by that? Me neither. Do it like you mean it. Be the chicken.
I'm your boss, damn it!
And I'm the guy who's gonna put a few more knots in your head if you don't give these people their money's worth. Vince McMahon, ladies and gentlemen.
Fast forwarding now to WWE 2K19's My Career mode, and we have 3 in one go. Buzz is the all-star of this career mode, as he goes from the indies of BCW to getting a tryout with the WWE. This was short-lived as a master man attacked him after his WWE tryout, which cost him his dream WWE contract.
Was tonight just a one-time thing, or are you signing with WWE? Well, actually, I was literally just offered an NXT contract, and I can't wait to get started. You should just skip NXT and go straight to the main roster. Actually, you know what? Hey, Triple H, you say listen to your audience? Well, the audience is saying that I'm good enough to go straight to the main roster, which actually, I think I proved it tonight by going toe-to-toe with Braun Strowman in a steel cage and not backing down, but...
To which the Master Man turns out to be his mentor, former WWE superstar and producer Baron Blade, who of course was another character made up by WWE Games. Baron is WWE Games' most developed original character, and will get his own video soon. Baron wasn't the only non-existent person to be part of Buzz's career. There's also Buzz's friend Cole Quinn, who wasn't so friendly at the start of the career.
Hey man, good to see you. Slow your roll, Greenie. Tonight's my big chance to get signed to NXT, so don't do anything to screw it up.
Okay, look, I'm gonna give it everything I have tonight, and we'll see where we stand after that.
All I know is I'll be standing in Orlando at the Performance Center. You can continue standing in high school gyms.
We'll see.
In WWE 2K22's My Career mode, we get to play as another unnamed superstar and cause a riot all through WWE's entire system, from the Performance Center to NXT, to Raw, and of course to SmackDown. Before getting to the main roster, we are welcomed to an abundance of original characters, such as Josie Jane, Paragon J. Pierce, Hector Flores, who's the son of fictional Mexican legend El Mago Jr. from WWE 2K19, Miley Fanny Fan, and the real interesting one is Chase, who appeared as the mascot Ribby in WWE 2K20's My Career mode. And finally, we are moving on to WWE 12's Road to WrestleMania mode. And we are at the undisputed greatest of all time, the GOAT of all WWE Games story modes, Jacob Cass.
Jacob Cass. I'm glad I ran into you. I'm Husky Harris. So here's the thing, Cass. You may have won NXT, but that means nothing here. If you want to survive in the WWE, you need to bring it.
As the winner of the recent season of NXT, remember when it was a game show? He joins the WWE right after Triple H retires, so he has some pretty big shoes to fill. Jacob Cass will have his hands full throughout the whole storyline, as he has to face just about every WCW legend that was included on WWE 12's roster list. This leads to a tag team match between Triple H and Cass against WCW's Kevin Nash and Rey Mysterio, with Monday Night Raw's time slot on the line.
Cass going high risk. No! Oh God! Where did he come from? I don't believe this. Not like this. Not like this. I don't know what to say. This whole arena's in shock.
And that was 7 WWE superstars that don't exist in real life. Did we miss any out? Do let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, you might like the one on the screen right now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
That's it, King. That's the end. The end of Monday Night Raw. An evening which will live in infamy.